PH Athletics presents baseball. Today, a big one in the Big North. Indian Hills coming to challenge the Pascack Hills Broncos. You are looking live at Pascack Hills High School in Montvale, New Jersey, and our wonderful baseball facility. Today, it hosts possibly the biggest game of the 2024 spring season, as the Pascack Hills Broncos and the Indian Hills Braves take on each other to decide who will win at least a share of the Big North Patriot Division. Here are the standings in the Big North. Westwood leading, Indian Hills, Ramsey, and Pascack Hills all on a 6-3 divisional record. The overall records on the right demonstrate how they've done outside of the division, but in crowning a division champion, only the records on the left matter. If the Broncos win today, they will share the crown with either Westwood or Ramsey, who they had split their previous series with previously in this season. If Indian Hills wins, they may have a shot at an overall Big North crown. This is also interesting to look at as you look at the North 1 Group 2 PowerPoints. The state tournament, hard to believe it's almost 2 weeks away from now. Indian Hills number 2 in those rankings, Ramsey 3, Pascack Hills 4. These two teams just separated by 19 PowerPoints. That's the system used to rate the teams in the state tournament. We'll see how this impacts the Broncos, especially going into tomorrow's big game against Glen Rock. That's the number 1 team in PowerPoints in the Bergen County tournament. We shall see how things play out. More and the first pitch after this. The starter today for Pascack Hills is Joe Napolitano. He's only a sophomore, but in his appearances, he's racked up 17.2 innings pitched and 315 total pitches, 23 strikeouts, and a 1.58 ERA. We'll see if it was a good choice from Coach Nick Evans in just a few moments. A chance to look at the fielders as well. Catcher will be manned by Anthony Blackford once again. He'll hit fifth, and we'll give you the breakdown of the Bronco lineup. Kyle Wankus is always at first, and he'll lead off for Pascack Hills. Andrew Strime, number 14, slotting in at second base. Third is manned by Ari Stern, and as per usual, it is Matt Tortora at short. We're ready for our first pitch of this one, and it will be a low one. The outfielders today, we have Emerson Cho, another sophomore. He slots in left, center manned by Ronan Stern, and the venerable right fielder is Jake Lula for the Broncos. The 1-1 fouled off. The leadoff batter today for Indian Hills is the shortstop, and it is James Wolinski. He faces a 1-2 count early, has gone 14 for 53 from the plate with a 2.64 average. Swings and misses on strike number 3, and Napolitano records his first out on a swinging strikeout. That will bring up Nick Vitelli, who is also batting about 250, exactly 250, I should correct myself. He'll be the center fielder, takes a low and outside ball 1. A little bit of a change for us here. We're about dead center instead of our usual left center position. There is ball number 2 to Vitelli. (2-0) and outside again. So a 3-0 count with 1 out, and Nick Vitelli is at the plate. He has gotten on base on 14 walks so far this season, and that will be number 15. So Vitelli on first, Walensky the man out off of a leadoff strikeout. And now that brings up Brody Deers, a senior, batting .516. He's the hitter for this Ramsey lineup. And almost got his legs taken out. It's a 2-0 count to Deers after a pickoff attempt in a pitch. Deers, a senior, 33 for 64. 2-1. He has 3 triples and 6 doubles to complement throughout this season, and he's also got 6 stolen bases. That one outside, so a 3-1 count. And Napolitano with 1 on and none out. Ball 4, it was over the plate but high, and so 2 men are on due to walks. That is his sixth walk of the year for Brody Dyers, and that brings up the cleanup batter for Indian Hills, L.J. Renshaw. Renshaw takes an outside pitch. He's batting .364 and has 6 doubles to complement 24 base hits. Excuse me, 14 base hits. And it is a 2-0 count to Renshaw. He's also gotten on base on 9 walks and 1 hit by pitch. 2-0, low in the dirt. And so the first strikeout now becoming an increasingly more distant memory. Can Napolitano get it back over the plate? He has 1 runner in scoring position right now. Will he put another there and walk the bases loaded? That one right over the plate. And inside, almost hit him. Bases are loaded on walks. And that brings up the 5th batter in this Indian Hills lineup, the designated hitter. This is Cole Babian. Babian, .397 so far, and a talk for Napolitano on the mound. Well, Nick Evans just wanted to talk things over. And so we shall see what Napolitano does here with Babian at the plate. Strike 1 is called for Napolitano. A 1 outside. I think he lost it on that one. So it's a 1-1 count. Napolitano on his 20th pitch. Swinging and missing at strike number 2 is Babian. That one inside. Oh no, he got him. Looked inside to me, but no. 2 are away, the bases are loaded, and Napolitano looking to get out of a bit of a situation. This is now Owen Caulfield, another senior in the Ramsey lineup. Batting .255 and gets ball 1 there. 15 walks, 2 hits by pitches, 8 stolen bases, although he won't be able to steal much. He has 3 extra base hits throughout this season. 1-0. Called strike 1. So a 2-1 count for Napolitano. That looked over. And the umpire said so as well. Napolitano 1 strike away from saving a tricky situation. Fouled off there. Joe Napolitano. Godden has a chance to get out of a big situation here in a big game. Full count. 3-2. Walk scores a run for Indian Hills. Anything other than an out. Fouled off again. And the runners were itching to go. Well, Caulfield has 6 RBI this season. He's looking to add at least 1 on this at-bat. A big chance here for the Braves to go up early. Napolitano 3-2. That ball hit, infield fly. Torts catches it, and we go to the middle of the first inning. Napolitano, with a little help from the shortstop, the senior, saves a sticky situation, and we head to the middle of the first, still tied at 0. And we begin the Bronco portion of the inning with the best batter on the Bronco team right now, Kyle Wankus, batting a even .500, .562 slugging. Has 15 stolen bases along with it, 21 hits, and 3 doubles. Takes a strike on his first pitch and the first pitch in the bottom of the first. Called strike number 2. And Wankus flies one. It will be foul. Well, the pitcher today for Indian Hills is Brody Deers, a senior. 603 pitches to his name this 2024 season. 34 strikeouts and 19 walks and a 2.86 ERA. 0-2 to Wankus. Fouled down the third base line. Deers' 36.2 innings pitched before this game should be more than 3. And pitches his first ball of the game. It is a 1-2 count to Kyle Wankus. 24 hits so far this season. And now he has a 2-2 count. It is 5 o'clock, and we are in the bottom of the first inning as Deers strikes Wankus out. Here comes a man who we will not see in his natural habitat, that being the pitcher's mound for the rest of this season, but we will see him in spurts, hopefully, at the plate and in center field. This is Joe Giordano, today the designated hitter. Giordano tweaked his elbow just about a week ago. This is his first appearance back at Pascack Hills, and he's batting .241. It's a 2-1 count for Joe. The senior, of course, committed to the University of Richmond since the end of his sophomore season. Ground ball through second base. Joe Giordano on with a base hit. Here comes the shortstop, Matthew Tortora. One away, his senior classmate Joe Giordano on first base, and has a chance to get his 20th hit of the season, batting .352 with a .463 slugging. Tortora tries to bunt, gets it off. Throw to first will not be in time. Do they say it's a foul ball? Yes, they do. So all that running is for nothing, and all we get out of it is a strike. Oh and 1 for Tortora after the foul bunt. He has been a bunter for Pascack Hills. Pickoff attempt not in time at all. Giordano with the quick reflexes to get back on the base. Base hit, line drive into left. Torts on with a base hit. Giordano in scoring position and just one away. Here comes the cleanup batter, Andrew Strime. So Strime with one away. He's another senior, part of the senior core of this Bronco lineup. And he's going to hit one to short. One out at second, throw at first, not in time. Torts will have to sit down, but Giordano to third, and Strime at first is safe. But there's two away, and now up comes the catcher, Anthony Blackford. Blackford has two away and runners on the corners. Oh, 1 to AB. So far this season, the junior has 15 RBI, looking for the lead in number 16 right now. So 1-1 count to Blackford. Also has one home run this season. Can he conjure up that magic again today? 3 doubles and 10 base hits. A very close, but not a strike. It's a 2-1 count. Blackford, base to short and out. So two sticky situations for both pitchers, but they both get out of it clean. End of the first and still scoreless. Napolitano still the pitcher for Hills. And the batter here as we go to the 7-8-9 in the Indian Hills lineup is Nico Speciale, the junior, batting .244 with a .366 slugging. Here is the first pitch of the second inning, and it's a swinging strike for Speciale. It's an 0-2 count to start the inning. Can Napolitano get a quick strikeout? No. High ball to Joe. Speciale at the plate. He skies one. That one high, but catchable by Ronan Stern. And one away. And here comes a fair ball. Throw at second. Not in time. And it is a double for Mitchell Felina. He is 5th of the season. One pitch and takes scoring position, and that brings up the last batter in this Indian Hills lineup. It is the second baseman, and it's Nick Sendrowski. One away and a man on second. Tries the pickoff, nobody there to get it. Bunt is missed. But a low one, 1-0. In the dirt again. Called strike one for Napolitano. Swinging and missing at strike two. Sendrowski, one strike away from the second out of this inning. Here it is, high. Had to move out of the way. Full count, 3-2. That ball cracked over Tortora. Stern grabs it and has to stop things, but not after a base hit. And now runners are on the corners again. One out this time. Back to the top of the order. Back to James Wolinski. Ground ball. Torts grab. Throw to second. Out. Throw to first. Not in time. And coming home, Indian Hills gets a lead. Two away. And a man on first, but the big point is that Indian Hills has taken a 1-0 lead on the Pascack Hills Broncos in the top of the second. It's a high one, ball one. This is Nick Vitelli. At the plate, a senior. That one over the plate, 1-1 to Vitelli. Ooh, in the dirt. Throw to second, Blackford not able to get it there. Zwolinski steals. 2-1 count at the plate. Man on second, 2 away. In the dirt there, a 3-1 count. Ewan Colgan already warming up in the bullpen. He pitched on Friday. Strime with the dive and the play at first in time. Big play from Andrew Strime. And we go to the middle of the first. Damage controlled, but not so bad. It's 1-0. We're in the bottom of the second now. Indian Hills has a 1-0 lead. And the plate right now is manned by Jake Lula. Usually 7th in the lineup. Today he is 6th and has an 0-1 count early. That one inside, ball one. Lula batting .352. Two-1 count. He's gotten on base on just 2 walks throughout this year. Has 4 extra base hits, 1 triple, and 3 doubles. Fouled off there. It's a 3-2 count. Colgan still warming up in the Bronco bullpen. And that one outside, so Lula gets first base off of a walk, his 3rd of the season. And here is Ari Stern. 220, 293 slugging are his averages so far this year. 3 doubles, 6 base hits. Bunt goes foul. Bunting. Fair. Throw to first in time, but Lula is at second, so the sac bunt is successful. Here's Emerson Cho, another sophomore in this lineup. .351 his batting average. Ground ball, picked up by the shortstop, throw at first in time, 2 away. And now here's Ronan Stern. Once again, the last batter in the lineup. A 1 off the first pitch, 2 away. As Lula at second, low 1, Lula will get back. It's a 2-1 count for Stern. Looking to do something to drive Lula in. 2 out. Ground ball. Short to first. He was off the bag. Safe. Lula unable to get home. But now runners are on the corners with 2 away. And here comes Wankus. Again, the best hitter on this Bronco squad. 500 before the game. What can he do with 2 out and a runner just 45 feet away? High fly ball. That will be foul. It's an 0-1 count. Wankus 10 RBIs so far this season. Can they tie this up? Winner of this one ties the Big North Patriot Division and will get at least a share of the crown. Yet another foul ball makes it 1-2. High fly ball, that one's fair. Back at the wall, off the wall. Lula gets home. Stern running home. And just like that, Kyle Wankus strikes again, and the Broncos have a 2-1 lead. Wankus a 2 RBI double. Here's Joe Giordano. One and one for Giordano. A senior, he's been on his team since his freshman season. The varsity team. High fly ball, this one catchable. Center fielder makes the play, and we go to the end of the second. The Broncos lead 2-1. Top of the third, 2-1. Pascack Hills lead. Those are good words to say. Let's see if we can keep saying them after this one. Oh, high fly ball. That one may be foul, and it is just over the fence. The batter here is the pitcher, Brody Dyers. He has an 0-1 count after the foul ball. Napolitano still the pitcher now. He's going through about 50. Gets a called strike 2. And his 50th pitch of the game is swung on and hit down the third base line. Torts grabs it at short and makes the out at first. And here comes L.J. Renshaw. Napolitano with a called strike 1. Outside there. It's about an 80-degree day here. Pretty much opposite conditions of what this game was originally scheduled to play in. It was scheduled for April the 3rd, more than a month ago now. But rain pushed it back. They could not fit it into the schedule until now. As the last game of the divisional season, that will be a base hit. As Lula comes over, he can't make the play. Renshaw gets to second on an E9, and he may go 3, but no. Costly mistake from Lula. As L.J. Renshaw gets into scoring position. Tying run is at second base. And this is now Cole Babian. 3-4-5 we have seen so far this inning. Colgan has left the bullpen. He did that a while ago. We'll see when he comes out. Big break from Napolitano on that pitch. 1-2 count. It's a 2-2 count. Make it 3. Full count for Napolitano. Inside, ball 4. Babian had to move out of the way of that one. And there are runners on first and second. Bringing up Owen Caulfield. Ground ball, first base line. Strime, play at second, in time, first, no. 2 away, runners on the corners. Nico Speciale comes to the plate. Pickoff, not in time. At the plate, just high. And another one, high, 2-0. With a 1-run lead. Who jumping and stealing. It's 3-0. Speciale at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position. Two away, 3-1 count. And here comes Blackford to the mound to talk for a moment. High, bases loaded. And that may be it for Joe. Well, the sophomore off after 2 and a few. And on comes the senior Ewan Colgan, who will get a chance to warm up. With 2 away in the top of the 3rd inning, and a 1-run lead, but the bases loaded. Colgan, a senior, 206 pitches this year, 11.2 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, and a 1.2 ERA. He started in the win on Friday against Cliffside Park. Usually he has been a reliever, as he is today. And we may see some changes in the field as Napolitano comes on in, but we shall see. And after just about a minute, Colgan is ready to face his first batter. This is Mitchell Felina. Tough situation again for Hills. Up one, two away, but the bases are loaded. Anything is dangerous as a ground ball to Torts makes it not so. Out at second to Strime. Middle of the third, still 2-1. Pascack Hills leads. Welcome back. We are in the bottom of the third inning. This is Matt Tortora. And once again, a 1-1 count. Ground ball to short. Little bit of trouble, but no issue in the end. Here comes the cleanup batter, the second batter this inning, Andrew Strime, with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the third. Fouled off, and it's an 0-2 count for Strime. One away, none on. Low. There's another ground ball, and out at first. Here's Anthony Blackford, the fifth batter in the Hills lineup. In the bottom of the third inning. Called strike one. And it's a 1-1 count, that being the 50th pitch for the Ramsey pitcher, who is Brody Deers. And now it's a 2-1 count. Blackford trying to extend the inning. Two and two to Anthony Blackford. Full count. Ground ball to short. Some trouble, but the throw is in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Indian Hills and their pitcher Brody Deers, but they are still down by 1. We begin the fourth inning with Ewan Colgan on the mound for Pascack Hills. And it'll be a ground ball to Tortora. Throw to first in time. That one from Nick Sendrowski, and now back to the top of the Indian Hills order with James Zwolinski. High fly ball, catchable in left, and Cho gets under it. 2 away off of 2 pitches. Here's Nick Vitelli. And Colgan and Blackford exchange some pointers. Time to go again. They are waiting on Vitelli, who was getting something from his coach. And now we are back underway. Here's Nick Vitelli. Called strike 1. Two away, 0-1. Just a bit outside, 1-1 count. Bunt, fair, Colgan to first. In time, middle of the 4th, 1-2-3 inning off of 5 pitches for Ewan Colgan. Here we are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Hills still with a 2-1 lead over Indian Hills. Once again, if Hills wins this game, they tie the Big North Patriot Division and will split it with either Westwood or Ramsey, the winner of tomorrow's matchup at the Rams. Ground ball to first. It gets through. Base hit to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th. Jake Lula again. Here's Ari Stern. Bunt down the third base line, trying to turn 2. Out at second, but safe at first. Stern on, Lula out. 1 away. Here is Emerson Cho. Whoa, over his head. Stern thinks twice about stealing, even though they cannot complete the catch. At the plate, 1-0 count. Some more bullpen activity for Hills as there's a catch, I think. Stern safe at second. But now 2 are... No. Cho safe. He did not make the play anywhere. That was an interesting one. Here's Ronan Stern. Brother on second. Sophomore Emerson Cho at first. Foul ball. Ooh, wild pitch. No steal. It's a 1-1 count. Ground ball, third baseline, foul. 1-2 to Ronan Stern. Ground ball to short. One out at second. Double play for Indian Hills. End of the fourth inning. Still 2-1. Just 3 innings remain. Top of the fifth. 2-1 Bronco lead that is held since the bottom of the second. Ewan Colgan still the pitcher for Hills. The bullpen activity happening in the previous inning has ended. And as we just about pass through the 5 o'clock hour, Colgan pitches a strike. And follows it with a ball. The batter is, once again, I believe, a deep drive. Gone! Solo home run. Ties the game. Do you believe this? Brody Deers has just put this back on a level playing field. In the biggest of moments, Brody Deers stepped up. It is his first home run of the year, just got over the fence in left center. A 2-2 tie. And here's L.J. Renshaw. That's another high fly ball, but this time it's foul. Oh, inside. 2-2. Over his head. Full count. None away. Tie game. Ground ball, third base line. Stern can't make the grab. Base hit. Here's Cole Babian. Ground ball through. Another base hit, and still none away. Runners on first and second. Owen Caulfield to the plate with a man in scoring position. Trying to get him. Throw to third. He got him. Yes. So one away. And just a man on first now. And a strike at the plate. Right over the plate. 1-2 with one away. At one low. Ooh, dropped. Go in. Ooh, it hit Colgan. Colgan got hit on the mound by an attempted throw to second by Blackford. Timeout from Coach Evans to look over. Looks like it hit his left shoulder. Colgan fights through it, has a 3-2 count with Caulfield at the plate, and now a man on second. Ground ball, foul. Full count. His 24th pitch. High fly ball, infield will deal with it. Torts makes the grab. This is Nico Speciale. And that'll do it for Colgan. Great performance. 2 runs let up. And now it's Andrew Strime's turn to hopefully close this one out. We'll see who comes to second. I think Emerson Cho will be replacing him. And to the outfield, left field specifically, Eddie Mulligan. So the changes are this. Andrew Strime comes to the mound. That vacates second base, which Emerson Cho takes up. And that vacates left field. So Eddie Mulligan comes out of the dugout and will replace him. Warming up with Ronan Stern, as you can see. You can also see Andrew Strime and Anthony Blackford warming up. We are in the top of the fifth with 2 away, a man on second, and a tie ball game, 2-2. After a home run earlier this inning, which came off the bat of Cole Babian. Excuse me. My goodness. Came off the bat of Brody Dyers. His first home run of the season. And I believe this is Nico Speciale at the plate. The runner is Cole Babian. Caulfield had an out. Speciale at the plate. It should be mentioned we are at 6:05 in the evening this Tuesday, May 7th. The sun is nearing set. Swinging strike one for Speciale. Foul ground ball. 0-2. High. Called strike 3. Head back to the dugout. Middle of the fifth. 2-2 our score. Here's Kyle Wankus leading off in a pivotal bottom of the fifth inning. Hills, for the first time since the bottom of the second, tied with the Indian Hills Braves at 2 apiece. On his 64th pitch, this is still Brody Dyers. A 1-1 count, a high fly ball, but it is caught. Now I didn't see it. Base hit for Wank, it dropped. Here's Joe Giordano. Dropped pitch. 1-0. Ground ball, first base. Getting through. Wank goes to second. Giordano to first. None away. Here's Matt Tortora. Trying to bunt, pulled back. 1-0. Haven't seen many stolen bases from the Broncos this game. Usually Wenkus would try to steal second, but he has not done that. Tortora, number 10, the shortstop. 1-0. Getting back in time, no throw. Wenkus still on. And the throw to first, not in time, just barely. Indian Hills thought they got Giordano, they did not, and Wenkus got to third through all of that commotion. None away. 1-1 count. Wenkus at third. Chance to give the Broncos the lead again. Tortora looking to drive him in. Giordano going. Oh, he got hit. He got hit in the baseline. So Giordano is safe at second, and two runners are in scoring position. Still a 1-1 count at the plate. Well, I said they hadn't tried to steal today, and as soon as they did that, they stole twice. As Wenkus comes in to take a 3-2 lead off of that Tortora RBI single. Runners are on the corners as Andrew Strime comes to the plate. Strime takes a ball. It's a 1-0 count. Two-0 count. Deers has thrown 71 pitches today. Ooh. Interesting pickoff move, but it's not in time. Tortora back at first, and Giordano safe at third. Ground ball, bouncer, caught by the third baseman, throw to first in time. One away, but men on second and third again. Anthony Blackford, now the batter. In the dirt. One 1-0 here. And again in the dirt. Chances to advance, but not with the current situation with runners on second and third. It's a 2-0 count for Blackford. Ground ball gets through. Giordano safe at home. Tortora to third. And Anthony Blackford at first. 4-2. It is a 2-run lead. Just one away. And that may be it. 75 pitches for Brody Deers. 4 runs given up today. And in the bottom of the 5th, he may be done. But Deers, number 2, is still on the mound. We continue. That was the first meeting for Indian Hills today. And now, this is the 6th batter in the Bronco lineup. This is Jake Lula. Runners on first and third. Bottom of the 5th, 1 away. Ground ball. Third baseman gets it up. 1 out at second. At first, safe. 2 away. Tortora scored. Ari Stern to the plate. 5-2 lead. Final score of the previous game between these two was 7-2. We could be on our way to that today. High fly ball, shallow, dropped, bobbled and dropped. Ari Stern on. Here's Emerson Cho. Scoreboard says just 1 out. I believe the score is 5-2. Things have gone so fast in the past few moments. Foul ball there. Scoreboard still says 4-2 with 1 away. Oh and 2 to Emerson Cho. Fouled off. And I believe 1 and 2. Scoreboard, which has been helping me throughout this one, is not helping me so much anymore. Bouncer. Foul, I think. Still 1 and 2. Cho. Ground ball, that's fair. Shortstop making the play. Out. And that'll do it. End of the fifth. 5-2 Broncos, a huge inning. It is 6:22 in the afternoon. Andrew Strime is on the mound as we start the top of the sixth. And he gets a strike to start things off. Ground ball down the first base line. One away. And that brings up Nick Sandrowski. Ground ball. Cho will pick it up at second. No. Made the error. E4. Sandrowski on. And now James Zwolinski. High fly ball, catchable, Stern running after it, but Lula gets there and will not get the pick off in time. But it's Jake Lula making it a 2-out ball game in the top of the sixth. Still a runner on first, that being Sandrowski. And now it is Nick Vitelli. That one low, 1-0 count. Another low one makes it 2. Outside. 3-0. Temperature is finally cooled off to make it enjoyable. Sun's still shining. That one right over the plate. So it's a 3-1 count to Nick Vitelli. Ground ball. Cho diving, can't get it. And it's a base hit with 2 away. Top 6, 3-run lead. Here is the pitcher again, Brody Deers. Ground ball this time to the other side. Tortora to first. Done. Middle of the sixth. 1 inning left. 5-2 Broncos. Well, they're ready to go quick. Ronan Stern comes to the plate. We are in the bottom of the sixth. It is still Brody Deers on the mound after nearly 80 pitches. 1-0. Another low one, 2 balls, no strikes. I believe 2-1 is the count. We have some bullpen activity for Hills. By my count, 2-2. Very well could be 3-1. Low. Full count, 3-2. And one goes down. Stern will sit, bringing up Kyle Wankus. No. 0-1 to Kyle Wankus. That one low. It's another ball, 2-1 for Kyle Wankus. Called strike. Believe it's a 3-1 count. Another called strike, so another full count. One away, 3-2. Wankus ground ball, short, cannot grab it. E6. Kyle Wankus is on. Joe Giordano once again. Pickoff not in time. Another pickoff, once again not in time. Still 1-0 at the plate with one away. Line drive into right. Base hit, Joe Giordano. Here is Matt Tortora. Blackford in the bullpen, he's coming out. An even 1-1 count. Two and two to Matt Tortora coming up. Line drive, fair. Here comes Wankus. He'll score. Throw to third, not in time. Giordano, safe at third, and Tortora safe at second. It's an RBI double for the shortstop. 6-2. Here's Andrew Strime. And that'll do it. Near 100 pitches for Brody Deers. He comes off the mound. And now, it looks like it'll be another senior, Owen Fedini, who will take over. 331 pitches, 26.2 innings pitched, 16 strikeouts and 6 walks, and 0.26 ERA. Maybe a bit too late. We shall see. One away, runners on second and third, and a 4-run lead. Again, the final score of the previous matchup between these two earlier this season, April Fool's 2024 at Indian Hills, a 7-2 Pascack Hills win. In the past 2 years when these two have played in division, all have gone the way of the Broncos. This one close to having the same results. Strime is the batter here as a 1-0 count. High fly ball. Infield will deal with it. And caught right by the Bronco dugout. Strime out. 2 away. Here's Anthony Blackford. Oh, 1 for Blackford here. He may be coming on to finish the job over Strime. High fly ball. It will be foul. 1-2. Two and two. That one foul again. Even 2-2 count for AB, Anthony Blackford. Outside, full count. That one will stay fair. High fly ball out to left or right. It'll be caught. And we end the 6th inning 3 outs away. The Broncos up 4 runs. Andrew Strime has 3 more outs to secure a victory and to secure at least a share of the Big North Patriot Division title in 2024. We're heading to dusk now. 6:40. High fly ball. Lula will not be able to catch it. Foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1-1. That's a fair ball. Torts with the play. 1 away. Six to 2. 1 out. Top 7. Could be done soon. High fly ball. Mulligan. 2 away. 1 out away from victory. Andrew Strime on the mound looking to deliver it. High fly ball could do it. Mulligan can't grab it. A double extends. But still, 1 out left. Mulligan lost his hat going for it. Could not grab it even with a dive. A double with 2 away for Owen Caulfield, and here comes Nico Speciale. Foul ball. Another foul ball. And so they are one strike away from clinching yet another trophy. Ground ball could do it. Tortora to first. They did it. Final score 6-2. Pascack Hills, for the second straight year, will have a share of the Big North Patriot Division Championship. They improve to 15-6 on the year and get a win over the number 2 team in their state tournament group. Tomorrow, PH Athletics will be in Glen Rock for the first round of the Bergen County Tournament. After Pascack Hills defeated Paramus here on Saturday, they travel to the 5 seed in the tournament to get the proper thing underway after the preliminary round just a few days ago. You'll see that Thursday morning here on PH Athletics, and keep it here for more coverage of your spring sports from Pascack Hills. For now, this is Matthew Merlino. So long from Montvale.